Welcome. We're going to begin the Utah offense press conference. It's my pleasure to introduce coordinator Andy Ludwig. Coach, could you introduce the players you brought with you today and tell us how the bowl week preparations are going with an opening statement, please?
I will start with the introduction. To my left is senior running back Zach Moss. To his left, sophomore tight end Brant Keithy. Senior quarterback Tyler Huntley. And at the far end, senior left tackle Darren Paulo. Thank you for this opportunity to represent the Utah football family today. We are excited and have worked very hard in our preparation for this football game. We look forward to representing the University of Utah in the Pac-12 Conference against a very talented and physical University of Texas football team. We're very grateful to the people of San Antonio and the sponsors of the Alamo Bowl. We have enjoyed a great week of football preparation mixed with the best of what San Antonio has to offer.
Thank you, Coach. Now, can we raise hands? We'll have the mic holder come to you. Again, like I said, one player at a time so our offsite transcriber can get it. I will ask questions using hashtag Valero Alamo if anybody has anything through social media. We have first question start.
Andy, with Cam Rising being eligible, is he your plan to be the number 2 backup at quarterback?
He is not. He's the number 3 quarterback for this football game. Drew Lisk will be the number 2 quarterback. Cam Rising, has been in redshirt mode the majority of the season, becoming eligible here in the month of December for the bowl practices. So he has repped predominantly with the scout team through the majority of the year. He has not had great exposure to the Utes offensive system in terms of taking actual reps. So he will be the 3rd quarterback in this football game.
Question, far left.
Andy, with Texas's defensive staff changes, do you expect to see what they've done for 12 games this season, or do you have to factor in some other possibilities now?
Well, we are preparing for other possibilities. Again, how much can change in 3 weeks of practice? I don't expect wholesale changes, but all the statistical data that we've accumulated in terms of breaking down film is pretty much useless with a new play caller calling the defenses, but you have to have a starting point to go off of. So we're going off of what we're seeing on tape. We feel very confident in our preparation so far, and that needs to put us in a great position to adjust on the fly, which is going to be an absolute necessity in this football game.
Tyler, what do you feel like you've learned in the last 3 weeks or so since that championship game?
We just learned that we got to take every play as it could be your last. As we gotta fine tune a lot of things over these past 3 weeks. Got better as a team, and just looking forward to this game.
Middle.
Coach, what has Tyler Huntley's leadership meant to your team this year?
I think Tyler has a great leadership presence about him. I believe it all starts with his work ethic and passion for the game and his passion to be a great teammate. He's a leader of the offensive unit. He's a leader of the football team, and you can't ask for much more out of a young man in that regard, especially in a senior season. So, again, he's worked very hard in his bowl preparation. We're looking forward to him and all these men up at the front row, the entire Utah football team, putting on a great show this Tuesday night.
Questions? We have social, actually one for Zach. Zach, can you talk about what you're feeling when you walk out that tunnel on Tuesday night before you're putting your last time putting on the Utah jersey?
It's really hard to put into words what I could possibly be feeling that night. Putting on this jersey and this helmet one more time with my guys is going to be definitely special to me, and it'll be a night that I remember forever. But it'll be a lot sweeter if we come out here with a W.
Tyler, you've been very efficient passing the ball this year, completing a really high percentage. What's the key to that within your offense? How have you been able to get that done?
First is preparation with Coach Ludd. Coach Ludd do a great job of preparing the whole quarterback unit and the whole offense of what we expect out of the defense and how we're gonna attack that, and just a lot of film study and just knowing where my receiver is gonna be how they're gonna get open and everything. So
Kirk Bowles from the Office of American Statesman. Tyler, do you feel like Utah as a program is still kind of under the national radar because it is more remote location? It's not in the south or southeast, obviously, and you have the late night, Pac-12 at dark kind of thing. So are you kind of under the radar?
yeah, definitely. Like Utah hasn't been on the map for a little bit now, and it's an improvement, a program just getting better over the years, and you can see it. And we're making great strides, and it's only gonna go up from here. And I feel like we don't got that exposure as other teams on the other side, but we continue to go out every week and try to show everybody why Utah should be considered whenever you're talking about any good team.
This question is for Tyler and Zach. Let's start with Tyler. You just talk about getting over the Oregon game and being so close to the college football playoff and the hurt. And do you feel like you guys can bounce back from that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we was kind of sad, very sad, but we got another great opportunity to win another game right now. So we got to go out and prepare as the past few days have been doing. Just getting ready for this game and just fine tuning the mistakes we made in that game.
Zach, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, you're confident the team can bounce back and get back to that level you were at when you won 8 straight games and such?
Yeah, definitely a small hiccup in our way that we had in that game. But I think our guys have done a really good job over the couple weeks of just being out here, being back in Salt Lake, preparing for this game, and moving past it. You can't dwell on a game like that because you won't be able to move forward, and that's in life. So I think our guys have done a really good job of just making sure that we're focused for this game because this is the one that really matters right now for us.
Thank you, Rob. 2 questions for Darren and Zach. Darren, first, what's been working for you guys as an offensive line this year? And then Zach, I mean, obviously you get all the love and the yards, but what's it been like running behind those big guys in front of you?
I'm sorry, what was that question again?
What's been working for you guys up front and on the line this year?
Well, it's been good. I think everyone knew that we were inexperienced, or that's what everyone called us. But it was good to show everyone that what we can do. And when we have guys like Zach and Tyler behind us, and Brant running good routes and all that, it's always good and a confident booster for us up front, knowing that we're protecting for a reason in this training. So it's always nice having those guys in the back. But I'd like to think we did really well this year.
They've been great from the beginning of the year to now. They've allowed me to do a lot of good things. Going with those guys and Coach Lowe has put me in the position to go ahead and do a lot of good things. But everyone knows the offense goes as the O-line goes. If you don't have a great O-line and they're playing very inconsistent, then your team is going to be very inconsistent. So those guys have really done a great job of just being consistent all year, which has allowed me to go ahead and do a lot of good things for this offense.
Yeah, Zach, as under the radar as Utah might be, what are a couple guys from Florida doing in Utah? What was that connection?
Just enjoying the time. Enjoy.
How did they find out about you, and why were you interested in Utah to start with?
Well, Tyler probably could explain this a lot better than me. They were actually, him and our receiver, Damari Simpkins, were actually recruited by Utah before me. They committed, they came up there on the visits and things like that. I, at the time, was committed to the University of Miami and still trying to figure things out on my side. But, they came up, the coaches, I don't know whether they saw highlights or something like that. They liked me, so that was lovely. But we decided to come out here as 3 guys from Miami, chasing the dream, trying to better not just ourselves as young men, but also our families' lives. And I think over the past few years, we've done a really good job of just growing with each other, being there, seeing guys just mature on and off the field, and it's been really good.
Yeah, Tyler, you want to follow up on the experience going forward at Utah?
Yeah, they did a great job of sending Dennis Erickson down to come and get us. He had all three of us over at Damari house, and yeah, and he just explained to us what Utah could be with us coming out and everything like that. So they just did a great job of winning us over.
We actually had a good follow-up first, Tyler. Was that the first time you saw snow was on that first recruiting trip?
Oh yeah, for sure. That was the first time I seen snow. I jumped in it, and I never jumped in the snow again after that. I was sick for about a week, so I learned my lesson. No.
Question, Front?
Brant, we got to get you involved with this, but can you just talk about the senior class that you're kind of the transition guy here? Can you just talk about the guys coming back and the future of the program, and maybe talk about what these guys have done to put the program where it is now?
Yeah, just after last year, just going to the off season, we just really made a big focus at the seniors, just take the reins and just everybody else got to follow. And did a great job through off season this whole season. So got to finish it off strong this last game, and the seniors coming up, the juniors gonna have to step up, and a lot of guys gonna have to get in big roles because there's a lot of seniors leaving. So I really think that to start off this game strong, finish strong, and just leave a statement and going into the off season.
A question for you, actually, Brant. What kind of contingent you have coming over from Katy to watch? I mean, you're obviously probably the closest team.
Yeah, big Texas fan growing up, but not so much now. But that's how a lot of guys go from not getting really recruited from a lot of Texas teams. But it's good. It's good to be back. Played here once, so looking forward to it again.
What game was that?
We played Cibolo Steel my junior year.